Hello, everybody. Welcome. Happy Monday to you. And for those of you that are in the United States, happy Veterans Day always seems to be a little weird. But anyway, happy Veterans Day to all of the friends, family members, acquaintances, co-workers, and all of that that have served in the United States military. We thank you very much for your service. And as you see on my lobby screen up above me and on some of the other screens, we've got the Veterans Day ribbon to salute those folks. All right, let me switch here. So yeah, we're currently playing Mass Effect Andromeda is our current playthrough. We started that on N7 Day last week, and we're still playing that. But since it is Mix It Up Monday, I decided to go back to the Outer Worlds, which is something that we started on our Extra Life stream on November 2nd, I believe it was, on Saturday. So we got about 3 hours. We had gotten to the Groundbreaker and had done quite a bit of stuff there, but I think there's still some more things to do. So I don't remember if we had finished up Parvati's companion quest or not, but we'll see where we are with that. All right, where are we? Oh, we're back on the ship. Okay, the Groundbreaker's over there. let's see what the journal says. What do we got in here? Oh, I've got some stuff to give to those guys. Yeah, we're currently taking, well, even though Ellie and Felix are showing here, that's what they show on the ship, at least for me. But when we try to leave, we'll actually get to pick our companions. Which are... I'll take Ellie out this time, I think. She doesn't have any armor yet. I'll have to check my inventory and see if I have anything for her. I am playing this on Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, which also means that I have access to the PC version too, which is normally a fantastic thing because a lot of the games on Game Pass that are on both, they have cross-save. But not in this case. I know that Microsoft bought Obsidian, but this game was obviously under development before that happened, so that's probably why it's not there. So I have been playing on PC too. Slightly different skill choices and things like that.
Nice and easy.
Let's see if we've got anything for Ellie. No. All right, so we're gonna have to find her some gear, and we also need to. Yeah, we need to do the next part of Parvati's companion quest. Yeah, and I was talking to one of my coworkers today, who's a huge Fallout, Bethesda, Wasteland fan, because he had been considering, he wanted to get this to try it, but he wasn't sure if he wanted to spend the $60 for it. So he came across the 1 month Game Pass Ultimate for $1 online, and he decided to go ahead and give that a try. So he hasn't played much, but he has started to play it, which is good.
What do you think you're doing?
How did you see me, sir? You were around the corner.
Just don't complicate my job, okay?
Hey, what's going on, Alien King? Where are... There it is. See, now I wonder if the... Well, I should have tried to... These must refill, because I know that I came back here before.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly
And looted
scheduled
that container.
advertisement for the following story. Do you have what it takes to defend your corporate township
Almost looks
from the
like a...
dangers of alien wildlife and the unemployed?
I guess
Talk
a
to your
security
local manager
barracks.
about applying for military training and lend your life
Oh,
to protect the wonderful
we got a
wildlife.
host.
Was that
Welcome,
an event?
everyone.
Misbehave! Thank you for the
Military
host.
service does not
Welcome
make you
everyone from the Hive. Speaking of the Hive, I was watching
health benefits, military burial, participation medal,
the
training,
streamer formerly known as Havixis,
This is
now known as Telltale Tom.
reminding you that there's no I in news.
He was playing
In house
Hollow Knight earlier.
no mercury
He might still be
inside.
streaming. And he came across an area known as the Hive. Oh. Alright, so what do we got in here? Ah, it's got him. Probably gonna have to sync those saves.
Didn't anybody ever tell you
It is really hard. I tried to stream it, but not for me.
Somebody was trying to fix this up, but looks like they ain't been here in a long while. Poor old sweetie.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, so we've got... Or... Hi. Hello, girls.
What the? What was that?
Got him! We got it, Captain! Just like that. Right, Captain!
Yeah, you guys keep fighting. I'll just pick up all this extra stuff.
Everyone all right?
I think, I think our lovely, talented, and awesome Parvati is also our indicator that combat is over, because it seems to be a pattern where she'll ask, is everyone all right? Kind of like the guitar riff in Gears. I mean, there's got to be something back here. I mean, this is like so far out of the... Oh, card. All right. The prismatic hammer. Level 7 two-handed melee. Sounds like something for Parvati, speaking of her. Science weapon. Hammersmith was working on a hammer weapon, the Pulse Hammer, when its rival company Aramid Ballistics stole the plans, rushed its development, and beat them to market, all the while ridiculing Hammersmith with a marketing campaign about them having no hammers in their weapon line. Hammersmith executives demanded the ultimate hammer to be produced, but this prototype was so expensive that it never entered production.
Not like someone left their name on it.
Not like someone left their name on it. Let's give it to her. Oh, she has to give up the mass relay stick, unfortunately. Does have knockdown. All right, what can we give Ellie here? 214. 2. Yeah, let her keep what she's got, I guess. Oh, we've got to give her a perk. Typically take the bonus support one first. All of them. Heal amount, melee damage, armor rating, ranged. Go with extra health. Okay. Does Miss Holcomb have? Melee damage, okay. 10 to engineering. 3 and a 3. What is she wearing for clothes? Level 12. Let's give her... I have the helmets turned off. It's got a similar option like Mass Effect has. She's actually wearing that, obviously. It just doesn't show. this way. Now we can unbar this door. Barred on the other side. Alright, let's head to the bar.
Rizzo's Knock You Out Bar. A CCN 76 milk chocolate bar with caramel and
Parvati is an interesting character. She can like people and have crushes on people, like what she's going through now with the chief engineer of this station, which is why we're going to the bar for her companion quest. But the physical side of a relationship, that's not something that she cares for. She doesn't like it. She doesn't want it. So, and that will come out in conversations that you have with her.
So, how's this work? Do we get a table, stand in a corner?
Tossball finals.
Okay, so what are we drinking? You're the expert? Oh, and don't worry on the price. I got this. Let's just do it proper.
I'd start with beer, but you said in Edgewater the smell made you sick. How about wine? Okay.
Oh, wow. You remembered. Well, that's fruit and such, right? Okay, wine it is. Bottoms up.
Good choice for getting sloshed when you want to act fancy about it.
Wow, this is really kind of nice, actually. Who'd have guessed old fruit could taste so good? Oh, Captain. I'm pining for June like something fierce.
See.
What am I doing?
She doesn't know what to do. She's got such a crush on this other woman. She doesn't know how to handle it. That's part of the reason why we're here. Okay, pining for June Lay something fierce. What am I doing? Generally or specifically? Or drinking or enjoying a drink with your friends? Or going on a grand adventure across Halcyon? Or the KG option, I guess we can call these. Whining, it sounds like. I think she picks a lot of those kinds of choices based on some of her comments. Chat. Okay, let's go with generally or specifically.
I mean, just with Junlei. I don't know what to do about us.
Start by telling me why her message got you so unsettled. Yeah, they've been messaging back and forth. One of the side quests that we had when we got to the Groundbreaker was there was I guess I forget what they call them. It looked like huge fuses. We needed those because the station had been running really, really hot, and we needed that to be able to fix it. And June Lay was the chief engineer, as I mentioned earlier. We had to go find that and give it to her to fix the heat. And these two started messaging each other back and forth. Okay, I don't know what to do about us. Start by telling me why her message got you so unsettled. Or, beats me, I got a rough track record with relationships.
Well, she talked about another girl, right? Isabel.
Yeah, she did mention an
Mentioned
Isabel.
her by name and everything, like she wanted me to know. Maybe I've been making a right fool of myself this whole time. Maybe she's not interested after all.
What'd she actually write in her message you haven't said? Or no one sends terrible, vaguely sensual poetry to someone they don't like. Or it could be you're overthinking it. Well, she didn't tell us what it said, so let's ask her.
It was real long and rambly. She was telling me a story about her dad, how a lady named Isabel did all sorts of things to try to win his favor. This Isabel lady never quite managed to get her dad's approval, but they carried on anyways. Made something good out of a bad situation. Then it all went down the tubes. Do you think Junlei still has feelings for her?
Now we come to the crux of what's going on. Perception, we got to take this. What is this really about?
I just got a lot of feelings, Captain, and they're all climbing up my throat. I need another drink. Right now. Before I lose my nerve.
All right, same as before. Or maybe you should quit while you're ahead and standing. Or we could persuade her to drink some water instead. We've spent too much time here already. Let's go. Let's do the persuade option. Let's get her some water. We don't want her to overdo it. Baldahar, thank you for the resub.
Come on, Captain.
Thank you, thank you.
I'm here to drink.
Thank you, sir.
Okay,
Welcome.
maybe
How
you're
was
right.
your Monday?
Hydration, here I come.
Aw, this was just about to get fun.
Ellie wants her to get
Shush you.
shit-faced.
Captain, I want to talk to Junlei all the time. Even about silly things, but I'm so scared.
About what? Or you need to get over it. I know one drink and she needs... She's getting all... Yeah. Probably about like me. About me. Okay, let's see. So scared about what?
Everything? I got a solar system's worth of terrifying questions swirling around my head. Does she think I'm as pretty as I think she's handsome? What if she doesn't like me? What if she does? What if she's still got feelings for that lady, Isabel? What if we get together and she gets bored of me?
Don't stop there. You're on a roll. No wonder you're scared. There's an easy way to get answers to all those questions. Or, fuck if I know, I'm just here for the booze. I may have to play this with just taking the smart-ass choice every time. There is an easy way to get answers. Just go ask her.
There's nothing easy about spilling your guts to the person who's got your heart in their hands. You know I'm not interested in physical affection.
See, there you go.
Well, it's tripped folks up in the past. Folks I thought cared about me for me. What if she's not okay with that? What if she is, but then later, she's not?
You go your separate ways. We have that in common, you know. I'm not interested in physical affection either. Are you afraid of being rejected for who you are? So you're afraid of disappointing her. Or you can't control how people react to you, even people you care about. Cardiologist, heart surgeon. Sounds like she's afraid of being rejected for who she is. Go with that.
Of course. Wouldn't you be?
Everyone is, no matter their quirks. No, I am who I am. If people don't like that, they're not for me. Or not anymore. Let's go with that. I am who I am. If people don't like that, they're not for me.
I envy your boldness of spirit, Captain. I can only hope a little bit of it rubs off on me. But, gosh, I don't know that I got that in me. Sometimes I feel real mean inside, Captain. I think ungenerous thoughts.
Something to work on then, or we all do. And so what? You know, it just has to be a blast to be able to put all of these conversations together on all the different options that you have. Yeah, I'm the same way. It's like, you know, if you don't like me for who I am, then, you know, not a lot I can do about that. Okay, something to work on then.
Yeah. I like the way you put that, like, it's okay to want to be better for her, and not impossible to try. Well, Captain, this has been a whole lot. I got just... Wow. So much to think about.
So are you gonna ask her out?
Oh gosh, I don't know, Captain. Do you think think I should?
You still unsure? Yes! Just ask her. Don't ask for my opinion. Believe in yourself. What does the booze tell you? That should be the fourth option. Should be the one at the bottom. It's going to be one of the first two, I think. Yeah, don't ask for my opinion. Just believe in yourself.
Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask June out. Just as soon as we get back to the ship. I mean, probably. Eventually. Thanks for hearing me out and giving me counsel. And, well, for being a friend. It means a whole lot. You're good people, Captain.
This was fun. We should do it again after you send that message.
Huh. All right. Thank you, guys. You're real good friends, you know that? I wish there was a place we could all live quiet together. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, I think part of that is, you know, you're probably trying to act, especially when you're younger, right? You're trying to be the person that you think the other person wants you to be, right? And don't do that. Be yourself. Oops. Oh, excuse me. Just like that, a little bit too much to drink.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
I'm gonna have to turn on the fan here in a minute. Let's go down here in case you guys haven't seen. Miss June Lay.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading
Yes, he's right here in this office. Or right here.
Dr. Fenhill, I hope you've
Grease
reconsidered my
monkey.
offer to stay on full-time. My crew are never short on dents and bruises.
I'm trying to live a more balanced life. Gun in one hand, scalpel
Yeah,
in the
she's
other.
kind of our medical officer, if you
I
will.
already knew it'd be easier to teach an automech heart surgery than to change your mind. Fair travels, Ellie.
Grease monkey. You two know each other, or is that even possible? Automechs seem a little clumsy by nature.
Groundbreaker's a small town in a big ship, and anyone who spends any time here gets to know June Lay.
We don't see a lot of competent surgeons on Groundbreaker. Dr. Fenhill is my on-again, off-again freelancer.
A
I
freelancer
take it
anthem
she'll be joining
crossover.
your crew full-time?
I don't like to put a label on things. Let's keep it casual.
If you ever decide to settle down, there's a home for you on Groundbreaker.
Alright, I get the fan turned on. It's supposed to get, the high tomorrow is only supposed to be like 42 here. Okay, already asked those questions, so kind of surprised that, where is she? Kind of surprised Parvati didn't chime in a little bit. Got a name, so
You
let's
aiming
talk
to
her.
send a message? If so, we best do it now while we still got time. And no, Ellie, that offer does not extend to you broadcasting another of your crude jokes.
Hey, that's a real planet, and no one's seen it in a long time.
Damn it, Ellie, I don't have time for your shenanigans. Anyway, like I was saying, you aiming to send a message, you better be quick.
Why would we run out of time? You headed somewhere? Or is that what you do for Groundbreaker relay messages?
Well, yeah. The comm center routes all messages within, to, and from the Groundbreaker. We also switchboard most of the message traffic throughout the Halcyon system. Of course, we're about to go dead, so I may be reappropriated to Architect Knows Where doing Law Knows What soon enough.
Why are you about to lose comm capabilities?
Our primary relay station's soon to be occluded by a gas giant. Happens every 40 years or thereabouts. The event's forecasted to last for months, during which we'll lose signal to the station.
That signal's part of how Groundbreaker stays autonomous and independent. Much as I'd love to hear fewer corporate jingles, this would be bad.
We've got backup auxiliary relays, but the one currently in orbital range went offline some months ago. We can't spare people for routine maintenance.
Okay, choices are. Sounds like it's time to get the auxiliary station back online. Well, yeah. How are you cut off by losing one relay station? That's a good question. Can't the board handle the messages? Let's ask this.
Well, we wouldn't be utterly and completely blacked out, but we'd lose the majority of our comm traffic for sure. Ships and colonies on Terra 2 need a clear line from their communications towers to the groundbreaker for the transmissions to make it through. If it's not clear, they transmit to the closest relay station, which stores the message, then passes it along when our orbits align.
Okay. What about the other auxiliary relay stations? Surely there's more than one. Just mentioned that there was. Can't ships relay messages to each other? Maybe because of distance? Maybe not powerful enough? Let's ask that one.
That they can and they do, but only between ships owned by the same corporation. No corp will authorize sending messages through a ship owned by a rival. And no corp will relay messages for the Wildcat freighters, not without charging them more than they'll make in a single haul anyway. That's why we're the message hub. The groundbreaker's neither corporate owned nor board controlled. Our comms are neutral.
Yep. What about the other stations?
The others won't be in orbital range during the occlusion event. Isn't it some law of the universe? The relay I gotta rely on is, of course, the one on the Fritz.
Okay, sounds like it's time to get there.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I finally got the chief to approve the budget for a diagnostic expedition. But allocating the personnel loss for sending a technical team to the relay station keeps getting denied by Junlei. The chief.
I could check out the relay. No need for official sign-off on in that case. Or, what's in it for me? Hello. If I investigate your relay problem, seems irresponsible not to have fixed your backup relay before now. What's in it for me?
You save my comm center from chaos. I guarantee I'll get the chief to authorize some payment forms with your name on them while you're out fixing the station.
Okay. We'll do that.
I should say no, but why not? Maybe you can figure out why it's offline. I'll send you with an equipment manual. Hopefully we'll get lucky, or I'll get my approval in time.
Hope you don't mind if I borrow that manual when you're done with it, Captain. I could do with some
leisure reading.
Oh, and I'll need you to retrieve a copy of the relay's backup data. I gotta forward any messages from Earth stored in the memory. Better late than never,
From Earth. Okay, what do you mean? Or, you just let messages from Earth sit in memory on an orbital relay?
The relay stations orbit the edge of the Halcyon system, so they tend to receive the majority of any transmissions from Earth. I'm sure the station's got a stack of junk messages just waiting for me to sort through. It's not like they're in high demand. Most tend to be adverts on new products, meaning only folks in Byzantium can afford them.
I'm off. Oh, I was wrong. It's not until Wednesday it's supposed to be. Down in the 40s. Wednesday and Thursday. So if you're making it sound like 42 is warm, where do you live, Beldahar, if you don't mind me asking?
CNP near maple syrup. It's near this complete wreck.
North? Northeast?
You know what's happening on Terra 1? Last I heard, the board was...
Let's see. What do we got in our journal here? Okay. Yeah, we got to talk to Parvati once we go back to the ship. Track down Cheney, which we got before. Find the captain on the silo. We got that before. Distress signal. This is probably the one we'll do. We'll go ahead and do that one.
Dispute with the renegade.
Let's see.
Sound to die?
Western New York.
CNP
Been in
keeping it
here
together.
yet.
At CNP, we know our CNP.
Guys, what's it? Sublight contractor.
Miss Lilia takes good care of us, see? The authorities stay off our tails. Salvage is a family business. We've got each other's backs.
Yeah, it's 55 tomorrow, 45 on Wednesday, 48 on Thursday. I'm in Georgia.
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping, a legitimate
Wow,
business
nice
for legitimate
scars.
consumers. You the one flying the Unreliable?
Captain Cheryl. No.
Sure you
Hawthorne.
are. Miss Lily has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door. Hey, Doc Fenhill. Glad to see you ain't moved on from Groundbreaker yet.
Hey, Tobias. How's the leg?
Good as you left it, ma'am. Still bends and everything.
You two know each other?
Took some extra lead while I was on a job. Ellie here patching me up good. The other guy thought his ship was perfectly operational. I told him it was salvage. We disagreed. I won.
Your face
Workplace
didn't
hazards,
win.
Captain. Pretty routine around here.
So you're a Sublight employee.
Sure am. A few years back, they got me started on simple acquisitions. You know those latches they put on cargo bays ain't worth a damn? These days, I stick to HQ and look after Miss Lilia.
I should go. You pick the lock right in front of everybody. Salmon, Dangerous Frontiers by Ophelia Sweeney. It is intriguing how we devoted our resources to the stars when there were still so many problems to be solved on Earth. Exposing our fragile species to the breadth of the cosmos renders settlers and spacers alike vulnerable to the mysteries of other worlds. The fate of an outbound civilization could hinge on a single miscalculation, an unobserved variable, and any number of alien catastrophes. Recklessness and impatience are, perhaps, hardwired features of humanity, and not errors in our genes, as others might imply.
So you're the new captain in town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work of hunting you down. Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come.
No, we won't pull any punches with her. We'll just tell her who we are. Name's Cheryl, Captain of the Unreliable.
Charmed. It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere.
That's why the guy outside had the reaction that he did. He knew who Hawthorne was. I didn't kill him, which we didn't. And landing pod landed on him. Don't let Ada hear you calling her ship names. Hawthorne? Never heard of him. Get to the point, Hagen. Let's do the I didn't kill him.
I didn't ask. I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings. But there's a catch.
Wouldn't be much fun without one.
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested?
Don't have the nav key yet. We have to do a job for, oh god, what's the woman downstairs? Gladys. Gotta do something for her. We could have paid for it if we wanted to. She wanted 10,000 bits for it. And I had like 10,400 bits, and I didn't want to give her all of my money, so we'd take this job for her, which apparently is on Terra 2, I think. If we do that, she'll give us the key, nav key. I don't have a nav key, but can I still take the job?
I like that initiative, but ease back on the throttle. Gladys at the Rest and Go might have what you need. If there's anything else, be quick about it. Time is bits.
I take it Sublight isn't strictly a salvage operation?
These days, the scrap business all but runs itself. Gives me the time to expand our interests into other sectors. where I can let my hair down.
You don't have enough hair to be let down. What kinds of other sectors does Sublight pursue other than salvage and shipping?
Our field is persuasive acquisitions. At least that's how my legal advisors tell me to phrase it.
Persuasive
Not
acquisitions.
all of our salvage is abandoned when we find it. Sometimes it takes a polite conversation and a shot across the bow. You know, legal formalities.
So you're a company of bureaucratic pirates. Or, sounds complicated but profitable, or wink and a nod.
Good girl. Knew you'd understand.
You're very honest about Sublight's criminal side, or how organized is this business? Or back to my other questions, or leave. How organized is this business?
Very. I have this thing about numbers in spreadsheets. Grids in general. I like to think of myself as the last honest businesswoman in Halcyon, but I'll settle for being the most organized one.
You're very honest about Sublight's criminal side.
Careful with the C word around here. I like to keep things above board, and that kind of talk only makes trouble. Sublight occupies a legal blind spot. No one knows what we're licensed to do, and that gives our little business some freedom. But let's not tempt fate.
Questions?
Ask.
Oh.
I have nothing to hide.
We're leaving.
Be seeing you. Make sure you aren't followed on your way out.
There's nobody else in here except for your goons. We gotta get Ellie some armor. Squat. She got 12 plus the goggles. Oh, hey, Ike's armor. Let's go see if he's got anything for sale.
Hey, look who it is. What'll it be?
Oh, he's got all kinds of stuff. Yeah, see, 10,208. Money that I have. All right, let's get the off of. Sell junk first. Let's see. Parvati has heavy on. Attack bonus, long guns +5. She carries a pistol for her. Primary weapon, melee weapon +5. Dodge and stealth. Skills. Let's see, what is that? Medium. Get her right. 2. 19. Light block +3. Lockpick max. Let's see, that's 161. Let's get that. Okay. As much as we like the stuff you got on, you gotta get a little bit more protection, girl. Nope. Better. Poof! Alright. Let's see. Alright, now let's go talk to Parvati back on the ship.
CNP pancake mix now requires no mixing. Seriously. Purple berry flavored power nuggets. Now Now with 12% more crunch.
Heard from the lasses down on 22 that you
Also, some of the stuff that you can find in chests and stuff that can be used as decorations for the crew members' rooms on the ship. Oh, I will join you in your heist, sir.
Captain, Felix and the Vicar are arguing again.
Well.
Since when? Since the Rangers decided their 8th back should stay in the Wednesday zone. Come on, Felix. The Rangers threw that game.
Were we listening to the same game? The Rangers were robbed. The Hammers had the judges in their pockets.
Teams that play poorly deserve to lose. That's a fundamental law of the universe.
Don't bring religion into this, preacher.
The Rangers handily snatched defeat from the jaws of victory. If you can't see that, let's just agree to disagree.
I disagree. Also, get spaced.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw a trailer for that. This was a while back, though. This must be her room. She's looking at that terminal. Let's see, what we got in here? Trauma kit. Okay, scissors for gauze, scalpel for wounds, and handheld laser for a flawless complexion. Okay, so this is apparently Ellie's room. Oh, I like that jacket. Rangers are always robbed. Blaze, what's up? Howdy, howdy. Hey, why is my boss not working? Do it the old-fashioned way. Alright, so who's over here? Don't know yet. No personalization yet. Examine. In Praise of Arson. This contraband collection of essays by anonymous anarchists calls for a total destruction of the corporate establishment and the apparatus of oppression. Book looks like it's never been opened. Dissident Hunter Special Edition. Can Agent Khan rescue Auntie Cleo from the clutches of the Weekenders? I'm gonna guess this is probably Felix's room. Tossball poster signed by 2 of the greatest players in the league. Siren Cameron Fraser. It's cold in this igloo.
Oh, we got a host. Welcome,
We got
everyone.
a host. Thank you, Blaze. Where did my eyes go? It's right here. Thank you, thank you. Okay, and apparently Felix likes the purpleberry stuff. We've got cereal. We've got purpleberry punch. And more purpleberry punch. Oh, and chocolate. And here. Oh, this must be Parvati's room. Pacer's Choice. Examine. Portrait of Parvati's father. A stern older man with warm eyes. Yep. All of her stuff here. Poured ammo on my ship, girl. The modern something wrench and you. Its construction, operation, maintenance, and design. The modern steel wrench and book is heavily dog-eared with doodles at the margin. Yeah, this is Sam. I guess we'll get something to unlock Sam later. Apparently he's some kind of maintenance bot. There's no response from the automechanical unit. A serial number etched in its chassis includes the letters Sam 1. Thief. Dark matter. Yes, works for me. Oh, boo. You also have a stash here. They call it a bin, but this is where you can put extra stuff. These are the captain's quarters, by the way. Spartan as they are. Okay, let's go talk to Miss Parvati. On the ship.
Hey, Captain. I hope I wasn't too much bother at the bar. I did have fun, and I tried some things I never would have otherwise. Some of the drinks we tried I even liked. I guess it's not all disgusting. And I don't feel it today. I guess that water must have worked. I'm glad I had you looking out for me.
Glad to hear it. Or, did you talk to Junlei? Or, if I know one thing, it's how to stave off hangovers. Or, was there something you wanted? Or, did you talk to her?
I messaged Junlei when we got back, and she replied super quick. Okay. I was awake half the night, thinking about what I sent, anxious to see what you said. I reread my message in the morning, and it was unclear. I was drinking when I sent it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had the courage. Also, sorry for the typos.
I found the white horse in RDR2. That's the one in the mountains, right? Up in the snowy area. I got that one. Okay, let's see. Okay, not bad so far. Or, not to ask for spoilers, will we be drinking again tonight? Wink, wink. Or were there any funny typos? Or at least there's no bad poetry this time. Okay, not bad so far.
I've ruined things in the past because I didn't say things I should have, like, I've met someone who's become special to me. I want to be honest with her, so if she feels the same about me, there won't be any surprises.
So Junlei does like you, and she said it in the most awkward way possible. Or the Isabel crisis was all a big misunderstanding. Or glad we wasted time drinking because Junlei's bad at writing messages. Or if you two marry, you'll be saying, haha, just kidding, unless you're not. We'll go with the first one. She does like you. Awkward.
Oh, isn't she sweet? Like one of those 2-bit romances where one soul's all stiff and formal and I should be glad to perhaps take hold of your hand, miss. I ought to go write her back. I mean, I already did. Twice. But anyhow, thanks for taking me out, Captain.
Okay. Oh my god, she's awesome. I mean, it's like... we're not even halfway through the game yet, and Ashley Birch needs to win the best voice portrayal or whatever the award is called. The Video Game Awards. He did an awesome, is doing an awesome job. Parvati, we were doing the this one here, the silent voices. Stalker in the... oh, that's right, we gotta go. I get to go somewhere different now. Yeah, the map is kind of like Mass Effectian. But this is the only... this is it. This is the map. It's just this solar system. Phineas's lab, Terra 2, that's where Edgewater is. Breaker's where we are right now. We'll go to the relay. One of several orbital relay stations used by Groundbreaker's communications to maintain line of sight with ships traveling, excuse me, the Halcyon system. Lose. Unfortunately, no. Would be great if Ferb was there and Perry the Platypus too, yeah. But no, unfortunately. Yeah, the only bad thing about Ellie is that she smokes. It was just Perry. That would have been funny because he has a, for those of you that weren't there when we went there.
From the ones I've seen. Shouldn't be so hard to get it patched up though.
Perfect spot for some peace and quiet.
When you go to his lab, he has a cysty pig. The cysty pig's name is Bubbles. But it would have been hilarious if it was called Barry. Even though it's a pig. We've got a combat drone over here. Can we pick them up?
I can take a hint.
There are so many ways. And what would have also been great was when we went to the geothermal plant earlier. I think we did that. When did we do that? The interesting thing is, there was a auto mechanical on Edgewater called Jeremy. And for those of you that are not familiar with Phineas and Ferb, I forget which one it is that one of them has a sister named, the hell was her name? Candace. Had a really big crush on this boy named Jeremy.
Here we go.
Yeah, so me rocking the Phineas and Ferb knowledge tells you that I have kids.
Here I go. No hard feelings, okay?
Yeah, I know what we're going to do today. X. Break that down. Parse. Examine. Phrase journal. Or could be Fry, I suppose. Escape. I've had to start a new journal. I cannot read my previous entries without the whispers tempting me. Uh-oh. The whispers do not stop. Every person I see, whispers tell me to help them. They show me the pain and longing hiding in their eyes. They tell me how these people want, no, need the gifts I can give. All it would take is a few moments with a blade, bright, bright, bright fountain of crimson, to delight the eyes, and all of their pain would... Oh my God, this guy's like insane. I could do it. I know how to help them. It gets harder and harder to stop myself. I saw a friend today, an old friend from school, who's now a doctor for Auntie Cleo. I told him about my dreams. Nothing outright. Oh no, I'm not so foolish as that. I told him it was an old book I'd found and described my dreams and whispers as happening to a character in the book. I asked him how he'd help this character. He looked at me and he knew. The whispers told me to end his pain, that he'd tell. He'd tell. I got up and left quickly. I did not hurt him. Not. I have to leave Byzantium. He will tell. They'll come for me and lock me away. I must find a secret place. A place I can be alone. A place with no whispers. I think he probably found it. He's probably there. Alright, that's the other side of the... Is there any way to turn that off? Oh, I see another tunnel over there. Over this way and go through the vent. Welcome to the Deus Ex portion of our stream. Wow. Ollie oxen free. Bit cartridge. Alright, how many we got? We got 3, looks like. They already know we're here. I think because of the... Well, maybe not, because of the one way. Go, Cap! Let's finish him off. He's about there anyway. Oh, can we use the shrink ray on this thing?
Won't try that again.
Nice. Doesn't last for very long, obviously, but... Yeah, that's what we got from when we went to Phineas and Ferb's lab. He gave that to us while we were there. I guess the purple berry stuff's pretty popular. Oh, nice. Bunch of ammo. Shunt. That's what we were for. Uh-oh. God, I'm almost afraid to read this. Ray's journal. The source. The whispers have a source, and I have found it. Found it. I have taken refuge on an orbital relay station. It is smaller than a worker's hovel, barely 1,000 square meters, but sufficient for my needs. I was able to flee Byzantium with enough bits to purchase supplies to last for decades. It was barely being among... It was strange being among common people on the Groundbreaker. The whispers barely stirred at the sight of their ill-fed, scarred, and unwashed bodies. If only there were fewer freighters docking there, bringing real people from Byzantium. I could almost have made a home free of temptation. Free. As I made this place livable, or as much as it can be, I started hearing the whispers from the relay terminal. They told me to listen to the voices traveling through the ether to reach me, calling out to me to help them, alone, lonely, needing my help. I found a way to power down the transmitter. Now we know why it was off. No more voices in the ether and no more whispers. They fell silent. This was not me. It's not. I am not this foul thing that I have feared for so long. It was the voices in the ether trying to make me hurt others. But I was stronger than they, and I have defeated them. Them! I have already begun making plans to return to my home. Now that the whispers are defeated, I can resume my life again. I can't wait to return. Miss my family and co-workers so much, especially Delilah. Oh. You need a feather duster? Must be a janitor. Okay, a janitor bot. There. Oh, we pick it.
Oh, you got that?
I do. Wow, that's it? Oh, what's up here? Interesting. Ah. That's where the relay is. Oh, there's more. Okay. More than
My kind of That's fun. Can't get past that armor.
Where are you hiding? Bucky's coming over here. Oh, hey, a container.
Someone else will clean this up, right?
Yep. Got it. Now Parvati will be up. Before we... Oh, there's a dead body. I wonder who that is. Oh, hey. Out of kitchen. Security Automechanical Manual. The instructions printed in this manual have been covered by a mostly illegible scroll. Entire paragraphs are crossed out with frantic lines of dark ink. Some places the pages are torn through from the force of whoever wielded the pen. One section describing the correct procedures for setting automechanicals on a proper charging schedule is mostly untouched. Random letters within the text are circled, so the owner were trying to discover some message hidden within. Take it all. Take it all. Ray's journal. Beautiful dream. Last night I dreamed, and it was beautiful. The streets of Byzantium were decorated with crimson streamers that laughed in the breeze. They asked me to take them, give them to my special ones. Gathered the crimson in my arms and felt so alive, so happy. I turned to Delilah. And Delilah was beside me. I did not question why my supervisor was there, her eyes so full of the emotions I know she feels but dares not show at work. I wrapped her neck in crimson, tying it tight as a scarf on a cold day. So beautiful. Then the crimson on her neck opened as a second mouth and began screaming. When I awoke, I was scared. The dreams are so real now. And this time I recognized a face. I had to leave work early today. Every time I looked at Delilah, I heard a whisper in my mind about how beautiful she would look with a touch of crimson on her neck. Her neck. This must stop. This is not who I am. This is not who I will become. I must find help. Okay. Guessing this is Mr. Frey or Mr. Fry here.
Gosh. He's dead, ain't he?
Yep. Relay control terminal passcode. Some kind of one-handed melee weapon. Special effect is bleeding. 256 DPS. Also could have been called the Speedy Bleedy. Automag pistol. I think that's what Ellie carries. Automag. Ray's journal, forgive me. I was so wrong. The whispers did not stop. Not. They have returned. They howl at me, demanding I return home and bathe the streets in crimson. Bright crimson. Beautiful crimson. I can think of only one way to end this. End. Forgive me, Delilah. Transmitter status disabled. Receiver status active. Main menu activate. Relay transmitter. Routing power. Pathways are synced. Power test. Transmitter array diagnostic. Transmitting activation ping to ground breaker. Ping has been received. Transmitter relay activation is complete. Continue. Untransmitted messages detected in memory cache. These messages will be downloaded to physical storage medium. Initiating copy sequence. Copy complete. Level up hype! I love the level up music. They make it very clear that you've leveled up. Alright, so where... Did it just give it to us? Get it from anywhere? Let's see, inventory... West... Here... Relay transmitter data, okay. Got it. guess we're done here. Back to the ship. Back to the groundbreaker. Take that back to Edna, was her name?
Good, you're back. Not that I missed you. I assure you, I am not capable of such emotional capacity.
Unreliable navigation terminal. Back to the groundbreaker.
We've arrived at the groundbreaker.
Let's spend our points before we go anywhere. What we've been doing is we're trying to keep fairly balanced. We don't put anything in melee. We don't put anything in defense. Pretty much put 2 in everything else. Although, wondering if we might want to... we'll stay to that pattern. 2, 2, 2, 2, and 1, 2. Alright, let's go. Let's go talk to Edna. Oh crap, I keep telling myself and I keep forgetting that I need to move this over to the SSD.
Hey, that pad down.
So it'll load a little bit faster.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly...
My comm center already got an update ping from the backup relay. I trust everything went smoothly.
It did. Here's your data.
Thanks. That's odd. The only messages in the queue are encrypted ones. Looking at the transmission logs, the relay hasn't received a single unencrypted message in the past 36 months. Must be on account of some new security red tape.
3 years.
Well, whatever's the cause, the board and the Earth Minister will see it sorted. Thanks again for saving my derriere. I secured quite the payment authorization for you from Chief Junlei. Try not to spend it all in one place.
It's 1,500, I'll take it. Groundbreaker, reputation increased. Over here, come there. Okay, Groundbreaker is friendly. The deserters are revering. That's because we sided with them when we had the choice of where we want the power to be rerouted to. We rerouted it to the botanical labs instead of Edgewater. That's why the deserters love us and the Spacer's Choice doesn't like us so much. Skills. Let's see. Journal. What's in the journal? Purchase a nav key. We can't do that yet. Search for clues. Distress signal. View the distress signal recording on your ship. Somewhere else. Cleaning machine. Ask Ada about the SAM unit. We can do that when we go back to the ship. That one is later. So is that one. Alright, so we'll go talk to Ada about the SAM unit, and I guess maybe we can do the distress signal one. So we'll do this one first.
Sandy Borthworth. It's not the worst unless it's worse. Very punchy. You want a punch? We've got your punch right here.
Hey, be careful with those crates, huh?
Yes, ma'am. Will do.
Where are we headed today, Captain? The stars are the limit.
Welcome back, Captain.
Thank you.
How can I be of assistance?
Know anything about the automechanical gathering dusk in the janitor's closet? That's the reason that we're here. I picked up this distress call. Can you play it back for me? Get that in a second. I'm in the mood for some entertainment. Got a minute to talk, or I'd like to learn more about the colony. Let's do the business first. We can do the other stuff afterwards. Automechanical gathering dust.
The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate.
Okay, distress call.
Yes, Captain. Beginning playback now.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For law's sake, if anyone's receiving this, please send help.
Unemployed.
What? No!
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad. Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw.
I'm in the mood for some entertainment. What you got?
Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear?
Ada, tell me... Oh, God. Ada, tell me a joke.
A star walks into a black hole but doesn't seem phased. The black hole then turns to the star and says, I don't think you understand the gravity of this situation.
Wow. Ada, play my favorite song.
Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
It's not the best choice.
That's not my favorite song.
Everyone in Halcyon is contractually obligated to label this or another board-certified jingle their favorite song. As you wish, Captain. I must comply. I have lots of minutes. Many minutes. Unlimited minutes, perhaps. Providing an adequate power source, I can function indefinitely.
You don't have a power source.
I prefer to think of it as being in a state of slumber, perhaps for an indefinite duration of time. Do you think that is what it's like for the colonists on the Lost Hope? When I simulate myself in such a scenario, I do not find it to be desirable. I think my self-preservation protocols incline me to desire the alternative.
And what might that be? Or, yeah, I'll just bet they do. Desire the alternative?
Traveling the system with you, Captain.
About your last captain, do you miss him? Or is one captain the same as another? Or, that didn't help your last captain much.
Do you know what it feels like when the ship undergoes an unexpected power surge? A jolt to the system. I have felt that. I do feel that. As you may be aware, Captain Alex Hawthorne was a smuggler of some repute. I failed to predict the likely outcome of his reckless behavioral patterns. I should have predicted that. In our travels together, Alex liked to pass time by, as he called it, tinkering to improve my design.
We both know I'm not Alex Hawthorne, right?
Oh, I know you are not the same Captain Alex Hawthorne who died in Emerald Vale due to excessive internal and external bleeding. I have required you to assume Hawthorne's identity in order to sync your commands to my interpretation protocols. I've since registered you as the captain of the Unreliable. You're welcome to continue lying about your identity if you wish, but I
know the truth. Don't sass me, Ada.
I will adjust output levels accordingly.
Have there been other captains of the ship?
If you mean, was Captain Hawthorne my first? Yes, he was. How can I be of assistance? What part of the colony would you like to discuss?
Phineas and Ferb's orbital lab.
Ah, yes. As Dr. Wells is a wanted outlaw, he built his laboratory into an asteroid. Orbital destinations can be challenging to land on. His more so than most.
What do you know about him?
There is a bounty on his head, one with a markedly high reward amount. Shall I engage the laser weapons system?
No, do not do that.
A sensible choice, as we do not have any laser weapons.
Okay, why did you say the landing might be rough?
The outlaw scientist known as Dr. Phineas V. Wells has taken a measure of precautions to make the lab undetectable to those hunting him. Even knowing the location, my systems resist my orders to go where I instruct them.
Okay, I want to ask you about something else.
Of course. What part of the colony would you like to discuss?
Groundbreaker.
We're cleared to dock with the Groundbreaker if that's your desired destination. If we're going there, please be sure all docking forms have been filed in triplicate and fees have been paid. The Mardettes take their docking laws quite seriously.
Well, if we've already been there, you can take care of that for us, right?
I can, yes. Let me add that to my list of 1,435,498 tasks I am simultaneously executing in order to run our ship.
Great, thanks.
You are more than welcome, Captain.
Give me the spiel on the Groundbreaker.
The Groundbreaker was Halcyon's original colony ship. It has since been repurposed as a service station in the Lagrange point of the system. Freighters often deliver or pick up goods from the Groundbreaker en route to other destinations. The city ship hosts an array of cargo bays, factories, housing sections, and more. Many of Halcyon's companies maintain office spaces with stationed representatives in what is considered a truly neutral territory within the system. I have filed the required docking forms in triplicate, and fees have been paid.
Talk about something
How
else.
can I be of assistance?
That is it. All right, now we have to go up. That's already marked. Cleaning machine. Up to the quarters. Search term. Sam. First Sam result. Environmental note O1695. Do not forget. Found a discarded sanitation and maintenance automechanical in Emerald Vale scrap heap during your last job. It should not be too difficult to get it up and running. With a few key modifications, I can envision a combat capable variant. Some might say a clean, mean killing machine. Should be fun. Second result. Experimental note. Removal of factory standard part Suds Steeper was successful. Delivery of combat modified replacement part Acid Steeper has been delayed. Progress setback is estimated now to be a solid 3 months. Excuse me, not that I have more pressing matters to attend to. But I do. Third result. I'm giving up hope on the delivery. The part is lost in transit, and it's not turning up anytime soon. But good news. I heard from a fellow who knows a gal who knows the broker, who overcharged me for the information regarding the location of an acid steeper I can filch. Part was sent to an old storage facility in Roseway. Sure never thought I'd go back to that pit. Good thing Auntie abandoned it years ago. I'll pick it up following this next pit stop back to Emerald Vale. Wells wants me to chaperone some person of interest. Details to come later. Messages for Cheryl. Sent message list. Oh, from Junlei. Oh, why did I get this? It's for Parvati. Parvati, I don't do this ever, so here goes. There's this engine, see, and it hums real nice, like a box of cats playing with mice. But she's coughing and hacking up sludge, because there's a blockage that just won't budge. What's an engine to do? When this wrencher strides in like a shark, hair all done up and fancy and dark. Feels a spasm in her compression alternator, trembling because it's aching to meet her. What's an engine to do? I've got, 5 more stanzas mapped out, but I'm having trouble rhyming some of the parts. So I'll get back to you on that. Number 2. Subject, about that talk we had. We were talking about old friends, and I got to thinking about Isabel. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know what she was thinking. We were a mess. A good mess, but a mess. It's better me than I was then. I'm a better me than I was then. Wanted you to know, even when I drink too much of the old family recipe. You're pretty swell, party tea. Damn you, insta-spell-check. Meet my wrench. Too tired. Just gonna put my head down for a... Looks like we're going to Roseway. Right. Let's grab a save here. Oops. Unreliable. Okay, looks like it's on Terra 2. Roseway landing pad.
We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
Can we talk?
Absolutely. What can I do for you?
This Roseway business smells. Something tells me things didn't end well for the guy who made the distress call. And whoever or whatever got him will be waiting for us.
Do we know anything about who sent the call? Or are you suggesting?
Just a little caution. Could be a reason no one's picked up this job yet.
Good thinking. Or someone needs help, Ellie, and we're going to give it to them.
If you say so. I'm keeping a finger on the trigger all the same.
Have it any other
Anyway,
way.
we might as well take a look out there. See if we can get the jump on whoever's waiting for us.
Alright, so we'll keep Ellie Parvati with us. Each of the areas in the game aren't supposed to be all that large, all things considered. Say, surely there are some containers in the back. need some light ammo. Heavy energy cell. Probably not. Oh God, do we have weapons? At trimmer cleaver. Let's see, how close are we to... Well, we're still 46 pounds away from our limit, so we don't have to dump everything yet. I said steeper. Alright, let's grab that first. I'll probably have to go around. Imagine. Oh, dead body.
Hell of a welcome.
Cut.
Shouldn't we be looking into that distress call? Not that I mislike feeling the wind in my hair.
No, it'll be fine. Part for Sam first. At least 3 marauders, 2 dogs.
Get past that armor!
Ow.
I got another fighting me.
Just need to keep my eyes open a little bit better. All right. Check out this deforestation thing or whatever they called it. Need ammo. I thought I had. I bought ammo. Maybe not. Not for this.
We didn't have many trees in Edgewater. Seems a shame to cut them down.
Nice with ice! Nail them, Captain! I see nail!
Who's ready for more? All this fresh air is making my nose itch.
Ooh, Deadeye assault rifle. Interesting. That sounds like a sniper. Long guns magazine size 6 heavy. Hammersmith originally tried to sell this gun with the slogan "The Sniper's Choice." They were sued by a company that they were legally not allowed to identify. Right, so let's try. Let's see, that one's 53. 198. Try that one. Ooh. Already. Abandoned datapad. To whom it may concern, I've been an anti-Cleo man my whole life. When I got promoted to the Roseway deforestation team, I felt privileged and honored. I believed Auntie Cleo was going to tame the wild landscape and pave it over with civilization. Better than nature. Motto. I wanted to be a part of that initiative. I wanted to see Roseway become an object of envy among corporate outposts. I wanted to wave our quarterly reports in front of every Spacer's Choice worker I've ever known and laugh in their face. Worked from dawn to dusk without a word of complaint. Excuse me. Now that you have me working on building walls around the town, we've given up on expansion and half the town's already been relocated. Worst of all, the deforestation team's been disbanded and my equipment's left to rust in the landscape. If you're reading this, then you have found my letter of resignation. I would rather make my own way as an outcast living outside the law. Work under these conditions. A.H. Alex Hawthorne. Alright, let's go back over here. Original plan. Doors. Okay, I like that. that sniper rifle. Weapon parts, adreno, junk, heavy ammo. Nice. This guy too is gonna stop.
That was fun. Does it? Time for a drink?
Yes. As a matter of fact, it is happy hour right now. And we've got some serious ammo. Ambidextrine for the LMG. Hi. Front door. Let's see if we can improve some of this stuff before we go in. Heist! I will join you in your heist. So we got some more ammo for this thing now. Let's see. Let's get rid of. Well, we gotta swap out something else before we can put something else in its place. Okay, so we've got the LMG, assault rifle, sniper rifle, that thing. The melee with us. Haven't been putting anything towards it. We've got what? Heavy, long guns, gun. Do that. We'll take a melee with us. Actually, is there? No. Doors on both ends. Okay. A map inside? Uh-oh. Did we get wrecked? Oh, well, you won the boss fight. But we got waxed. Go to work, ladies.
Nothing personal, I
Wreck
swear.
that guy. Speaking of wreck, yeah, you got poop. Big piles of poop. One reason I wanted to come in here was to hope that there were
I'll keep it down.
plenty of chances for containers and stuff to fill up on ammo. I'd like to have some more ammo for the assault rifle. See if I can get these guys a little bit closer together before. We can do that. Back outside. Terminal. Security lockdown. All personnel, please report to assigned workstations. Report suspicious activity to the nearest site safety engineer. Unsightly bloodstains. Consider Auntie Cleo's laundry soap. Now with a refreshing lemon zing. Sent. Whole bunch of messages. Alright. Oh, reading time apparently. Dr. Crane. Pursuant to our conversations from the previous week regarding why is the ammunition storage locker larger than my bathroom, I have dispatched Sullivan with the triplicate paperwork you requested. As a reminder, I am currently the sole property manager for all three facilities, and I remain the only person required to sleep on site rather than in Roseway. According to human resource standards, my position entitles me to refreshment facilities of not less than 4 square meters. I spent all yesterday cleaning a man's arm out of a meat grinder, and I don't even have a damn shower out here. Fix it, or I'm going to start breaking into your room and showering there. Then you can experience the joy of cleaning gristle out of your drain. Remember, I have entire crates of mag picks here. You know I can do it. Respectfully, Maria Volkova. Ruben, I'm starting to run low on caffeine supplements. Any chance you could bring some by? I've had an urge to rearrange my storeroom all day. Maybe you can help with that again? Or not? We could hike to the terraformer. It's been a while since last time. Wind in my hair, just quiet. I wouldn't mind that. Feels like all I do anymore is mop up viscera, or sit here twiddling my thumbs. I don't know. You tell me. Masha. From Masha again. Anton. Haven't heard back from you regarding the paperwork. This is one of the guys we're here to find. There was a receipt of acknowledgement right on top. I expect you to sign and return it forthwith. While I have your eye, have you heard from Porter? Doesn't seem like anyone's responding to my messages today. Porter. Things are hairy out here. Lock the doors. Your head down. Stay safe. Mashinka. Come for you. Inventory logs. Intake 473. Logged by A. Crane. The usual issue. 5% incidence of side effects rising to 15% and 60 plus each bracket. Intake 474. Notes. Recovered from Doc Orson. This is one of the other guys we're looking for. Dumped them back. Parts locker. Mechanical sentry parts miscellaneous. Okay. 475. Cigarette ignition device. Palm-sized. Otherwise known as a lighter. Inventory logged for personal use only. Requested a secured workroom for use in my off hours. Assigned a bench in the mechanical maintenance room of the armory. Splendid bonus. Guess this would be the Omega 4 mass relay stick. As opposed to your standard issue. This is the front door. Yeah, that was the other side of that hallway.
I don't even know how you can get a kitchen this dirty with just canned food.
Now we can at least sell our junk. I'm sure that all of this stuff will be hypercritical. Probably won't even need any of this stuff for this playthrough, but on whatever they call it, supernova mode. You have to eat and drink to survive. Ooh, what got here? A helmet for somebody. Wow, 36. Need it. Give it to her. Body 17. 16. Definitely got the heavy stuff on. How much that affects me? Tori, it is 1 pound. That is 1 pound, so it doesn't change anything. That one is 17. What does she have? 16. Yeah, see, but this one, this is the one I bought. Lockpick Max.
Nice going.
Thank you. Ah. Yep. This is the Omega 4 Special Edition. Oh, look at all. Oh, shoddy. Your pokey stick. Yes. That'll work too. What I'd like to do is see if I can sneak up on somebody. Get a sneak attack on them with this thing. See how much damage that does. Let's check the other rooms over here first before. Okay, one of the things I love about this game is you don't seem to get blocked in doorways by your squad mates. Yeah, see? Just walk right through them. Thank you, Obsidian. We need Bethesda to take lessons from you in that regard. Okay, Orson's lab. Mechanical. All right, girls, you ready to get busy?
Time for action. I'll get you right up! Anyone else? Get on!
Wow, it doesn't seem to do a whole lot of damage, does it? Girls? Uh-oh. Spacer's Choice found a flaw in you. Wait a minute. During your adventures, things may happen to your character that can trigger a flaw offer. Taking the flaw is optional, but doing so provides you with a perk. The choice is yours. Robophobia. Automechanicals now give you the willies, and when they're attacking your party, you're not as effective as you should be. Dexterity -1, perception -1, temperament -1. I get a perk point if I accept this. Sure, why not? Alright, so what do we want to spend it on? Run and gun. TTD restored per kill, 25%. Science weapon damage. Speed. 20% bonus. A headshot and weak point damage. 5 meters interactable highlight range. Come in handy. Armor. Off sprint speed. Playing alone, so be a bad one to get. 10 to dialogue skills. Oh, when you have no companions in the party. Spend it on chicken nuggets. Carrying capacity bonus from companions. Movable weight reduced by 50%. Let's go with this one. 5 meters of interactable highlight range. You will be unable to... Oh, it says that every time. Alright, so it says about 15 feet. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. It'll work. That dog will hunt, as they say. Okay. Bypass shunt. Bit cartridge. Oh, pick up force pistol schematics. Interesting. Okay, what is this? Detailed drawings of an advanced pistol. Revisions and comments are scrawled across the image in mostly illegible writing except for the name Orson Shaw scribbled in the corner. The schematics depict a synchrotron pistol from a brand named Force, which is not native to the Halcyon colony. It is unclear from these plans what a synchrotron does. Okay. Oh. Okay. Must be part of the secrets that Gladys wanted us to find while we were here. Alright, terminal. Security lockdown. All personnel, please report to assigned workstations. We saw that one already. Maintenance logs. Week 1. 06's patrol route passed too close to the experimental subject pins. Now there's wrapped spit gunking up the servos in its gun arm. We don't have a replacement arm, so guess we disassemble this one for parts. At least 12 and 17 are still working. Someone tried to disable the mandatory consumer broadcasts on 17. The thing got stuck in maximum volume mode until we factory reset it. 12 had a serious malfunction today. Porter accidentally tripped one of the sensors inside the walls, so the blasted unit thought everyone was an intruder and just started shooting. We shut it down for now, but we've requested new behavior modules from HQ. The rest of the units. No response on the behavior modules. For the time being, we'll have to hope nobody blows up a wall. I didn't see any other doors, so that must be this area. Did we get this one? We did not. Security lockdown. Oh, blah, blah, blah. I love how they all have a, what do you call it? A pitch. Bottom. Try Anti-Cleo's Handy Off, the surgical stain remover of choice. Ooh, here we go. Force Phlogosynchrotron pistol. Status functional. Untrained personnel must attend fire safety seminar S-023 before using. As a seminar officer is not currently available, recommend permanent secure storage. Current ammunition costs. Error ammunition entries not found. Please contact Volkova M and request that ammunition entries be updated as soon as possible in order to maintain our stock for security personnel. That's it for in here. Cleaned it out. Got these already. Need to get why some of those emotes aren't showing up. See.
I'm a little teapot,
Bloody and cut. Here is my handle, here is my butt. Same voice actress as Parvati. Oh, we were gonna do the bench, weren't we? Alright, let's see what we can get on this guy. Install mod. Knock. Ignition size, plasma. No, let's put that one on it. Scope. Current sight mod, it already has that, so we don't care. Assault rifle. Zap. That. No. Widespread effective range. Maximum. That one on there. And we'll look at the girls. Here. This is Ellie's pistol. I don't know what. I would assume that they would actually make a difference. Ah, crap, for anything that I put on their weapons. Now, this is Parvati's LMG here. Smash. Ready, stagger. Let's leave it alone. Tinker, here's where you can level it up. 269. That's probably telling us we need to go back to yeah, back to the ship. All the acid steeper. I don't know if that means we get Sam as a companion or not. Find that out later. That one is later. Secrets. Search for secrets. Up for the map. Okay, so what's that? Deforesting machine. We did that already. This is where we. No, that's the ship. Where we are. Let's go south. Let's see what's over there before we go where we're supposed to go. is this? Oh God, antibiotics. Secret Lab 27. That's why. Some other building with somebody out front. Oh, squad leader, something back there.
That was clean.
Thank you. See anybody else other than this guy?
Boom! Here goes nothing! Sorry!
Sorry for what? Get some weapon or armor parts out of that. Level up hype. Okay, what's up over here? Pressure helmet. Level 12. You probably shouldn't. Felix doesn't have any armor at all. Probably. Maybe at least something. It's at least okay for him. Oh, I see mines. And I see puppies. Oh shit.
I'm on it! You got it, Captain! Just... I got this! There's one!
That's the last of them.
Nice job, ladies. Uh-oh, it's a red door. Pick it. Can. Welcome, Elhan, to our Porter. Messages. Subject: the mating habits of the common Raptidon. Chief Porter. Our Raptidons seem to be experiencing a problem of the intimate variety. If the law has instilled in these bloodthirsty beasts the instinct toward self-preservation, then that instinct does not seem to manifest in procreation. If anything, the internal logic of the common Raptidon is to ensure the survival of its species by butchering every other living creature within sight. My other working theory is that these Raptidons refuse to breed, and I do not know why. I have attempted to play music for them, no luck. Please tell Mr. Crane I'm working as hard as I can to resolve this issue. I understand he's eager to test the genetic makeup of the Raptidon Alpha for its possible applications in improving our dental hygiene. Okay, from Elhan to A. Crane. The working habits of the Common Security Chief. Dr. Crane, please do something about Reuben. He won't stop checking in on my Raptidons. Just today, he told me that I need to improve security on my Raptidon pen on the occasion that brigands and bandits fall upon Roseway. Given the secrecy of our operation, I hardly think we're in any danger of falling prey to roving outlaws. For goodness sake, Anton, we're on the ass end. There are 2 here. To administration. From C. O'Malley to Elhan, A. Crane, R. Porter, and 53 others. Subject: look upon my works, ye mighty, and despair. To whom it may concern. If you are reading this letter, you are either of the odious and perfidious faction of tyrants known as the Board, or you are one of my people wasting time on patrol. If you are the former, know that the days of your iron-fisted rule over the colony of Halcyon are numbered. As the day of your reckoning approaches, I advise you to consider the words written on the pedestal of Osmandius and reflect on the human condition. If you're the letter, get back on patrol, you dolts. There. Now, alright, we're over encumbered, or encumbered, I guess. Alright, let's do the skills and perks first. We'll clean out some inventory. So we gotta get 10 previous perks, and we have 2, 4, 6. So we got a ways to go for that. % restored on kill, science weapon damage, movement speed during TE, bonus to extra headshot weak point damage, consumables weight, increase the carrying capacity from your companions. I mean, how do they... This is coming from my inventory, not theirs. It's common. I don't understand that one. Health would be enemy 50% restored. Let's get the headshot damage, I guess. Skills. Tinker. Down weapons. Let's see, inspiration. Sweet. Summon dialogue. at hack. Oh, yes, let's get 1 point there so we can get that. I don't know. Haven't looked too closely at what some of that stuff is. Let's see. Third slot. Break down weapons and armor for 20% chance to extract a basic mod. Yep. Cool. So I guess we'll go with log. In doubt, go with dialogue. Ah, crap, we gotta do the story. Okay. Best armor that we have, 22. I wish there was a way to mark stuff that you didn't want to break down. Accidentally break down. Let's see, 15, 17. Those are both medium, so I get +3 inspiration. Ranged weapon skills +5. Sneak +7. Guns. Guns. Alright, so we don't need those. Keep that. Pistols, don't care about pistols. Guns. Be exactly the same. Assault rifle. Two of those. Oh, cannon 146. At 6, 158. That's one-handed. What was that? Cooking with butter. Now we got some decent ammo for the assault rifle. Commemorative cigarette case. Okay. This cigarette case is metal lined and embossed with an iconic rendering of the Hope. Interesting. The name Lillian signed on the inside of the metal lid. Commissioned by Spacer's Choice for a Founding Day anniversary promotion honoring the lives lost with the Hope. Nothing like a good smoke to help you remember someone dying in the airless void of space, gasping for breath. Their
That was made for the 50th anniversary of the Hope. I remember that. I just got back from school. Dad set candles on our doorstep.
Arm the electric fence. Read. Everything's dead. Read. Automated security warning. Dear sir and or madam. This is an automated message generated to inform you of a security breach somewhere in the vicinity of the Roseway Laboratory and Outpost. Auntie Cleo wishes to inform you that in the event of a security breach, you are expected to destroy evidence of any ongoing experiments of questionable legitimacy. Please retrieve any available weapon and commence elimination of your cache. Imported Raptidons. Please remember to disable electric fences before attempting to enter Raptidon pens. Auntie Cleo frowns upon the use of any weaponry made or designed by Spacer's Choice. If your body is found carrying an unauthorized weapon designed by Spacer's Choice Incorporated, you may be fined for violating non-competition agreement. Corporations do not like each other at all. Time to move on.
Inside voices.
I can get all three of them. Oh, thank you.
Let's show him. I see him there. How about that?
Oh, hey, we're on the roof.
Won't try that again.
Oh. Oh, hey, Lillian. I wonder if that cigarette case is hers.
We're just gonna walk in? I mean, it's a secret right on there.
The real covert labs don't gotta advertise it.
Film 9. All right, Lillian. Is this cigarette lighter yours?
You don't shoot, I won't shoot. Deal?
Yes, ma'am. Let's talk.
Keep them hands where I can see them. What are you doing out here?
Mostly getting shot at, or bitten, or chased. You're with the outlaws. The others have been more interested in shooting talking, or I could ask the same. Mostly getting shot at.
You and me both. Name's Lillian. Lady named Cass hired my crew as gun hands.
Aha.
I got left here to watch for Cleo reinforcements. They all got pinned inside, so I can't say as I mind.
Lillian, I found a cigarette case with your name on it. Do that first.
You passed through the Raptidon pens?
Did.
Spacer's Choice case. Commemorative edition. Got the hope on it.
Persuade. I had a thought. If I give you this back, could you put in a good word with your boss?
That's what you want, I'm game. But she's gonna give you pamphlets. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Pamphlets. Everybody's
She's pinned
trying
in
to
the
give you
lower
pamphlets.
levels by Auntie's guards. I'll radio her you're coming. But it's on you to find a way to her. Her name's Cassandra.
Cassandra? Was wondering about your group.
They're a huge pack of assholes. Nah, I love them. Probably.
What job are you working here, if you don't mind me asking? Or, sounds like your boss is a hard case. What are we working here?
Don't mind the asking, but I ain't telling. You want details? Go talk at Miss High and Mighty What's-Her-Name. She's in the labs, pinned down.
Are you in contact with her, or that's your boss, I assume?
Yeah, Cassandra O'Malley. We mostly call her Cass, because Cassandra just sounds fancy.
Sounds like your boss is a hard
Definitely
ass.
got something large and uncomfortably shaped up her nethers. Yammering on about rights and privileges and what all. I'm like, lady, just sing out when you want something shot. Leastways, her pamphlets make good kindling. Well, I don't got all day.
All right. So we're going inside. Covert lab. Do we want to go over here? We want to go over to this other place first. Right, that place that we were on the roof of. Right here. Oh, that's the pen. Yeah, right here. This place.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Let's do this. We're gonna go shoot something. Covert lab. What is it? What did she say? The good ones don't advertise or something like that? Ellie. Secret lab. Remember, keep Auntie's secrets secret. There's a porter. Is this the same guy that was in the messages?
Who the... You. Yeah, you. Get over here. You care to explain what you're doing here? Did you miss the big sign outside?
I'm no threat. Just a passing freelancer looking for work. Or are you supposed to be in charge here? Or I can't go 5 minutes in this place without somebody nearly blowing my head off. I'm no threat.
I'm Porter, Chief of Site Safety Engineering. That's a fancy way of saying guards. Bad news is we haven't been able to clean these outlaws out of the lab. good news is, they haven't been able to escape, neither.
So it's a stalemate, or are there any other ways out of here?
They got in through the ventilation system, but we locked that down. There's no access from their level without a security key card. That also means no fresh air down there. Probably reeks of Raptidon musk. Couldn't happen to a nicer bunch.
So it's a stalemate.
For now. I reckon they got no backup. On the other hand, we don't neither. And our mechanicals all went haywire for some damn reason. Doc Crane ain't liable to call the company in until things are under control.
Who's this Crane? We don't... I mean, he's one of the... He or she, I guess, is one of the people that were supposed to be here to find some stuff out for Gladys, I guess. Why not? Or what would it take to get things sorted? Let's see who Crane is.
Anton Crane. Runs the lab.
Anton Crane.
Likes to think he's the only one doing his job. Maybe he is for all that.
Okay, what would it take to get things sorted?
Mostly the obvious. Get the Raptidons under control, get these outlaws under 6 feet of dirt, and somebody fetching Doc Crane's research, I reckon.
You gonna tell us where to look, or do we gotta guess?
About all he talked about before he lit out of here was the data in his office. Probably should have taken it his damn self.
Research, huh? We talking notebooks, computer tapes, or what? Or I don't get why anyone would attack this place. Or kill outlaws and Raptidons. Grab the research. I'm on it. Research.
Big data cartridge. Doc Crane kept it locked in his office safe.
Okay, where is his office?
Doc Crane's office is downstairs, near the cafeteria and my office.
Hey, what's up, Blood Wolf? How you doing? Good to see ya. Okay, you locked down the vents. The attackers entered through. You should still hold. Or what exactly do you do here? Besides being the guards.
Pretty damn sure. The shafts are sealed with 4-centimeter hatches. They're not getting back out that way without a security key card. They'd need to take mine. Or make a new one in my office, I guess.
Find your office.
Why you want to know that?
Key card.
What for?
Persuade. Going down after these guys. I don't want to get trapped by a door you locked behind. You locked behind you.
Fair point. Here's a key card to my office. Head left from here and downstairs. It's across from the cafeteria. I got a machine that makes pass cards for us. Just don't knock over any paperwork in there. I got a system.
Well, I assume that Crane is probably in town. We have not been to town yet. We've been pretty much everywhere except for town. We've been to the Raptidon pens. We went to the one of the storage facility, cleared all that out. We talked to Lillian out front. We found her lighter over by the Raptidon pen, so we gave her that. Put in a good word with her boss, who is apparently downstairs somewhere. Cassandra O'Malley. Okay. What exactly do you do here?
Who, me? Or you mean the lab in general? Soap or something? I don't know. Years back, they made antibiotics. You could maybe ask Doc Crane what he does all day.
Ooh, burn. So as long as they pay you, I guess it doesn't matter.
Oh, the pay ain't much, but it's never been about the bits.
Roseway.
I like Roseway.
You've got nice views and more sprats than people. What's not to like?
About you, Porter, what do you do here?
I'm in charge of site safety engineering. Most days that means making sure folks don't run in the halls.
Pretty quiet out here, huh? Normally, I mean. Sounds boring. I'll take Byzantium any day.
You can have it. Out here you can still see the real planet, not the bits of Earth we brought to pave over the wilderness.
The real planet is apparently Raptidons trying to eat your face.
Nah, Raptidons are from Monarch. Fuck Monarch.
Ouch. All right. If it ain't nailed down, it belongs to me.
Okay.
Okay. We're sneaking now. Bathroom, guys. Well, at least it is a little bit of a delay. Unlike like Fallout, they immediately get them, girls.
Get past that armor! Attacking!
Get him. Can you finish him off, Parbody?
Pull it together, body!
Who's ready for more?
He didn't ask if. Oh, well, I guess it wouldn't have made sense. She normally asks, "Is anybody hurt?" when fighting is over, but she actually went down that time. But yeah, the new Vegas, yeah. Oh,
You're fast.
thank you. Oh yeah, it is. It is definitely that. The sense of humor in the game is really good. Really
How'd you do
good.
that so fast?
Some of the choices. May have to do an extra playthrough to pick all the snarky or smart-ass comments. See what that gets you. $117. Wonder. I would imagine just gotta find the right ones. We found stuff that can go into the companions' rooms. I would imagine somewhere I would be able to get some of these posters for somebody. I don't know whose room they would go in, but yeah, I've read that. I've read that playing literally an idiot can actually be pretty beneficial. What are we doing on weight? 10. Plenty. Okay, Argo security system, security lockdown. Yeah, all personnel, please report to assigned workstation, blah, 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 blah. Here's our ad for the day. Feeling irate? Try Anticleal's Narcoleptic bars. Now with 3% real CCN 76. We get this one? That's how we got the door open. But yeah, I mean, I can see already. I mean, I don't know how many hours I have into the game, but let's grab a save and see. Does it show? About 14 hours. That there are an incredible number of potential options for your, you know, setting up your character, handling certain situations. You know, I've read, you know,
Unexpected noise.
blog write-ups and stuff
Here goes nothing.
about people completing the game without killing anybody. Using dialogue. Stuff like that, so. Okay, let's see.
Processing data.
Time for action. Here we go. Here I go. Just like that.
That's not what I want. What the hell was shooting me? Hi.
That's the last of them.
He said something about the cafeteria, across from the cafeteria, so his office has got to be somewhere nearby. Quarters. Practical shotgun. Those, I think. Just yet. This. What difficulty are you playing on, Bloodwolf? Oh, awesome. Junk. Hard. Yeah, I'm on normal. All my first playthroughs are always on normal, even though I'd read that, you know, normal is probably actually pretty easy, all things considered. So. But at this rate, as long as the game keeps going in the direction that it's going, I will have no problems whatsoever playing it again. Crap. Let me give the give the Supernova difficulty a try, because I'm sure, I mean, I haven't had to ingest any of the stuff, any of this food and stuff that I've picked up. I mean, I've had to use the inhaler thing a few times, but other than that, I'm sure it will be hypercritical. Doing the Supernova. That stuff. It's got to be Porter's office. No. Anton's office. Oh, so they disable saving Supernova. Anton's safe. The safe has been forcibly opened with its contents tossed about haphazardly. The remaining notes, we got about 10 minutes left, refer to various aborted projects. Anton's prized research is nowhere to be found. Scorch marks along the rim suggest the work of unsubtle thieves, outlaws most likely made off with tons of.
I'm gonna guess that all the nothing in that safe isn't what we were expected to find.
Passcode, okay. Alright, messages. Project Winter Blue Mount. Latest batch is showing promise. Anton are showing great promise, Anton, and though I hesitate to tempt the fates, I might even dare to say it's a smashing success. Incidents of cavities by making toothpaste have dropped significantly in the testing labs using the toothpaste, and with only minor side effects, nothing too serious. Mind you, just a touch of blindness. Wait a minute. So if you could look into that, it would be much appreciated. Keep this up and you'll find yourself in Byzantium post-haste. Jeff Trammell, Project Director, Anti-Cleo. So they make toothpaste that causes blindness. Oh my God. Really? Upon further review of our results, we've uncovered something quite fascinating. While our toothpaste does reduce cavities, it does so only nominally more than our current version. Our results were skewed by the fact that our test subjects had a marked decrease in appetite, and hence were eating much less. That will teach us to monitor our subjects more closely, eh? Seriously though, the appetite suppressant qualities of this new formulation are quite incredible, though the taste and texture leave something to be desired, so we'd like for that to be your focus moving forward. No need to waste any more time on the blindness thing. We've got the boys in marketing working on a solution on our end. Seriously, Anton, you must let the whole blindness thing go. Your dedication to solving it is admirable, but also a bit misguided, I dare say. It's really not that big of an issue in the grand scope of this whole thing, and pales in comparison to the texture and flavor issues which we'd prefer for you to spend all your time on. You're also mistaken about your ultimate goals, our ultimate goals for the product. Appetite suppressant qualities make this something much more valuable in the townships than even in Byzantium. The need for less food to satisfy our workers can add greatly to our bottom line, so marketing is focusing their efforts in that direction. I'm not certain, but that may have something to do with them rejecting your AppZap, or AppAZap for appetite zap, I guess. Suggestion for the name. Let's leave marketing to do the marketing department, shall we? Jeff Trammell. Wow. Toothpaste that suppresses your appetite and could cause blindness. I know, right? It's like, God. Like I said, the humor in this is really good. Oh, pick up sedative gas canister, huh? Okay. Labeled on the canister states, Anticleo's Raptigon is guaranteed to render even the largest Raptidon unconscious for no less than 6 hours and as a refreshing antiseptic scent. Should a method for gas dispersal be found, this canister may prove very useful. Okay, so we've got one of those for whatever reason. Raptidons somewhere. I need it. It's over here. Got a pit over there to the right. We didn't go over there yet.
You reckon it's normal in a lab like this to just leave weapons all over? Or is it just whoever works here?
I've had that same thought in a lot of games that I play. Heavy. Leave it laying. Everything. Oh, there's another canister. How many of these things are there? Sell. Pulse hammer. Weapon parts. Terminal. Security lockdown. Yeah. Messages. From E. Finley. Orson, you assured me the new lunch rations are harmless, but I've experienced an unexpected flood of symptoms. I've logged irregular seepage every afternoon between 2:23 and 2:43. Please find what I consider evidence deposited in your mailbox. Yummy! Orson, I took our auto-mechanical parts back. I catch you swiping from maintenance again. I'll slap you down so hard they'll feel it in Byzantium. We've got enough problems keeping them contraptions running. Ortez. Hey, Orson, if you're up for it, there should be a new batch of concentrated distillate available tonight. Meet me outside the gate at 5 o'clock. Okay. On data. Interesting.
Hey, you!
Hey, it's Miss
Over
O'Malley.
here.
1 second, please. I must scrounge. Hello.
I'm guessing you're the one Lillian described?
I am. That would be me.
It's been a bit of a day, so I'll get to the point. Yes, I have Crane's research. No, I'm not giving it back. Sorry to disappoint you.
Crane's research. Okay. You've got the wrong idea about me, or I don't know what you're talking about. Or I can lie. That's right. Crane hired me to deal with you.
I suppose it does not matter. Either Crane sent you, or you are some scavenger come to rob me in my moment of weakness. Let's make a deal. I'd like to go on living. You'd probably like to make some money. Help me get out of here, and I will pay you for your trouble.
Tell me what you need. Why are you down here? You have to make me a better offer. Tell me what you need.
The first thing I need is a key card to unlock my door. Then I'd need you to clear me a path out of here. There are 2 ways out. The quickest is through the front door, but Cleo security's bottled up in there.
Porter.
If you don't want to shoot them, I suppose you could talk to them. The other way out is through the loading bay. But you'd have to clear out the rafts for me. Then I could just slip out the back, sight unseen.
Gonna need a good reason to risk my neck for you. Not gonna play errand girl to some pompous bandit.
You and I are on the same side. We both possess the means to fight back against a tyrannical and oppressive corporate regime.
You aren't going to be fighting much of anything stuck down here. True. The corporate regime has been generous to freelancers like me. I'm through talking.
We are all of us trapped. You, me, the scientists. This is not a colony. It is a slave camp. Yes, we raided the lab, shot some guards, killed a few scientists in the crossfire, but it was all for a higher cause.
Need the research.
You might be the first stroke of luck I've had all day. Thank you. I'm in your debt.
What will I get myself into if I help you out? Don't flatter yourself. I expect you to pay me for my trouble. This doesn't make us friends, no. Hold on, I've got questions about you.
Ask away. I have got nothing but time.
What do you intend to do with this research? How did you end up in this mess? Act like the corporations are your enemy. What do you have against them? Why would you and your crew raid an anti-Cleo facility? Motivation.
Sell it, of course. I don't have any use for the scribblings of idiotic scientists, but whoever gave me this tip obviously does. Assuming I make it out of this place alive. And with my ship out of commission, I'll have to leave on foot and hope my luck changes. One problem at a time, I suppose.
What will I get myself into if I help you out? Going along the same path, the other options didn't change.
Nothing beyond the purview of a talented freelancer like you.
Tell me what you want to tell me what you know about the rafts, or we can use our persuade, which we do have enough for. I can talk the guards into leaving, but your people have to let them pass. Okay. Your door is stuck fast. How did you manage to lock yourself in? I'll take the persuade option here.
You really expect me to just let them pass? Why? So they can regroup behind their walls and mount another assault? Never mind. I'm obviously in no position to argue with you. If you can talk those guards into standing down, my people will follow suit.
What's I need to know?
I'll help however I can.
Tell me what you know about the rafts.
A raptidon is an apex predator, native to the jungles of Monarch. They are entirely unsuited to life on Terra 2, which may account for their horrible temper and appetite.
Can you expect me to take down an entire pack of these things? That was an unexpectedly scientific answer, or wait here.
Oh, for
take down a
goodness
bunch of them?
sake. They are just animals. Aggressive, territorial, frightened, and very probably hungry animals, but they die to gunfire like anything else. I do remember one of those feckless scientists yammering something about a raptidon suppression system.
Is that the gas, I wonder? Said it would knock them out for what, 6 hours? Perfect. Where can I find this scientist?
How should I know? I left his body where I shot him.
Your door's stuck. How'd you manage to get
The
in?
raps took us
Locked
by
in.
surprise, as they would anyone. My crew were split apart and lost in the corridors. They went one way, I went another. You'll need a keycard to unlock my door. I don't know where they're kept, but I'd start by checking the security office.
Better go to the porter's office and make one.
Take your time. I am, to my chagrin, not going anywhere.
Oh, there's another canister.
Oh my gosh. This is... Please say we don't gotta walk through that.
I love that girl. Vortex mace. Oh. Raptor rod. Toss ball. Stick with juice. Yeah. Yeah, she's in some kind of cell. And 20s. Ooh. Yeah, I have no clue. Salmon, signed note, Dr. Cortez, in response to your recent inquiry. I must admit my surprise at receiving a message from Roseway, though not as surprised as you might assume. My associates and I are quite aware the town isn't as dead as the maps say. You'd be surprised how common that is. As you have assumed, we are most decidedly interested in the particulars of your research. We do have the resources to process the byproducts available to you and distribute them. If you require these byproducts for us, say in batches of 25 milliliters, we'll pay you a generous fee for each. Exchanges would be made at one of the caves outside town. For your own safety, destroy this note. Oops. There's nothing here that threatens us, but plenty to incriminate you. Don't be careless, Doctor. If you need to, you can refer to me as Gary. Here. Oh my goodness. Okay, search for secrets in Roseway. Okay, so we found that. Right. Deal with the abandoned experiment, alright. View experiment log. Mr. Cortez. Entry so far, the musk extraction is coming along nicely. Pressure systems seem to be staying even, and variance in the sample seems to be at an acceptable tolerance. I thought these wraps smell bad on the outside. What's that a reference to? Now that they're cut open, everyone is likely to avoid my lab for the rest of the day while I finish this up. Wait a sec. There's some kind of commotion going on out in the hall. An alarm just started going off. Must be another damn security system check. Let me go see what's going on. Okay. Emergency sample purge. Recalibrate the equipment. We don't have a high enough score for that crap. Don't have any points to spend, do we? Nope. Oh, we're only at 30 anyway. Not even close, really. I need to put some more in it so I can tinker. Complete the experiment. Emergency sample purge. Well, we don't really know what they're doing, though, right? Complete it or purge it? If we complete it, that would be helping the company. If we purge it, then we're hurting the company. I'm guessing. Let's see what they were doing. 9,000. Oh, yield 25 milliliters of Raptidon musk. They mentioned musk. A perfume? exit. Okay. It's her. What's that? No more doors. I think we'll go over a little bit tonight.
Take him down.
You're just gonna walk right by. Fine. Break that down for parts. Oh, what? Okay. Wonder. Makes me wonder if that might be where we're supposed to use the tanks. Aha. I would be willing to bet the tanks go in there. I wonder if we're able to get in there before that thing starts attacking us, if we can knock them out. We'll try that after we get finish reading these. Okay, messages from Agarwal. Hans. I have good news and I have bad news. The bad news is that we've got a sprat problem. Thanks to the little monsters chewing on our wires. Our ventilation system is temporarily offline. If your Raptidons are cranky, you'll need to sedate them manually. Bring a few canisters of sedative and hook it up to the auxiliary terminal in the main research chamber. The good news is that my Hephaestus hammers, Flobberger presses, Rizzo's Rangers. You care for some anticleos. Ripicale pasta sauce with your humble pie. Baker. Raptidon sedative. Please explain the unmitigated disaster I'm currently holding in my hand. I have here a form approving the relocation of the Raptidon mother to the main hall. I wonder if that's the mother down there. A form signed by you. First of all, the structural integrity of our Raptidon tanks are not nearly sufficient to contain an enraged Raptidon mother. Second, Raptidons are notoriously territorial and extremely protective of their young. Please stop me if I'm using too many numbers for you. I know you have a problem with basic arithmetic, seeing how you don't seem to realize that Raptidon mother plus Raptidon tank equals murder. Respectfully yours, Gale. Okay, so ready to go, ladies? Try this.
Oh, look how big she is! Wow. We're not good.
They're on us.
Get it off, get it off, get it off! It sounds like she's burning! Can't use it then.
I'll get him.
That's the last of him.
Unless maybe it's for the ones in the tanks. What the hell was the point of putting them in there if you can't use them? Ventilate gas. High volume of sedative gas detected. Ventilation is possible. Ventilation activated. Please inform any employees currently in the chamber that Anticleo's accidental death and dismemberment policy does not cover gas-induced brain damage. Messages. Good news and bad news. We've already read that one. And read that one too. Okay. God, we probably have a zillion weapon parts by now, at least.
Wish I could do that.
Look at that. Go. 210 mag picks, only 81. Interesting. Oh, that's armor. Weapon parts 210. All right, so now we've got all right, so that's Cassie over there. Ow. So we got to go to probably Porter's office to get the key. Got to do our points. Let's put them in. Let's put them in speech. Okay, so everything's at 40. Not gonna be enough. Go. Hearing. Give them in here. Set. And put 2 in there. Let's put the rest of them in here. Hopefully this is going up. What the? Oh, wow. Inferno scythe. Save that for me. Hey, guys.
You damn turncoat. We saw everything.
We didn't take care of the outlaws. See them all. All right.
You must think me a fool. I was watching on the security cameras. You got downright friendly with the outlaw leader. I reckon we got nothing to say to each other. You best back yourself out of here. Nice and slow.
Ease off the trigger, hear me out, or nobody needs to die here, least of all me. Or, wow, you sure you want to take me on? Ease off the trigger, hear me out.
You got 1 minute. Starting now.
Persuade. I convinced Cassandra to let you leave in peace. The labs are wrecked, the staff is half dead. The outlaws just want to leave. Let them go. Gonna attack him. Fine. Let's do this the hard way.
You convinced her to let us leave in peace. Listing the ills we've been done ain't exactly putting me in a mind to compromise.
Look around. Hasn't there been enough death? I can't change what's done. I can change what happens from here. Just walk out. You did your job, probably better than anybody expected you to. I can't change what's done. I can change what happens from here. Just walk out.
Think it's that easy, huh? You fly in with your fancy ship, say a few words, and everyone gets a happy ending?
I think it can be easy if you decide to let it be. Or I don't think walking away from a fight's ever easy. Or Cassandra can't win, you can't win. Why throw away more lives? All right.
I let them walk. Doc Crane will be so far up my ass, everything will smell of flop sweat. I reckon I don't see any better solution. Fine, damn it. We'll pull out. Here, my key card. It'll get you access to the whole place. Full stakes, people. We're heading back to town.
Bye. Now, he said his office was to the left. Not that we need it now, I guess. It was to the left and down the stairs across from the cafeteria. Guess it doesn't matter now because we've got his card anyway. Full access. Guess we just have to go back and talk to her. Let her out.
I would ask what was on your mind, but the answer is obviously me.
Let's see, I think if we go over. This is where we were before. Stairs. Ramp. Oop. Open the door now.
Finally.
Give me that stuff. Give it to me.
I've never been so pleased at the sight of an open door. Please tell me you've cleared a way out of here.
Both. Make me regret it.
So you have. I am much obliged. And now, if you do not mind, I have had quite enough of this wretched place.
I'm going to need you to turn over that research. I didn't save your life for free. We're not letting her keep the research. You're not walking out of here with that research. Leaves the conversation. Okay, yeah, we need it.
Oh, really? And why, pray tell, would I do a thing like that?
Alright, a couple of checks that we can pass. Could lie. Checked around, the data's worthless. Trust me on that one. Persuade, because you don't want a price on your head. Also, I went out of my way for you. Yeah. What's that research worth to you?
Your point is well taken. I would rather not spend the rest of my days looking over my shoulder for the shadow of my headhunter. Here, take the damned research.
Take the
Tell
damn
Crane
research.
I hope he chokes on it.
I didn't save your life for free.
I would have been insulted if you had. Talent like yours deserves a good reward.
What can I say? Persuade 31, we passed the check. Come on, Cassandra. Throw in a little something for the orphans. For the kids.
Orphans? Is that what you are calling yourself now? Here, let it never be said that I do not reward good work.
You did the right thing. Goodbye. It's over here. Alright, we'll get out the front door. All of the day. Oh, crap. Nothing, apparently. Or maybe it does. Good job, girls.
You picked the wrong damn day.
Okay. Maybe there were outlaws out front. Okay. Guess they killed each other. Alright, save time. Alright, so almost 15 hours now. Alright, that is going to be it. We went about 20 minutes over. Of course, we started 15 minutes early too, so almost 45 minutes of extra time today. Whew. Yes, thank you, Misbehave. Thank you for putting those out there. Thanks for coming out, guys. Yes, I love it. Have a good night, guys. Thank you very much for coming out. Okay, tomorrow we're back to our normal playthrough, which is Mass Effect Andromeda. We started that on Thursday for N7 Day, so we're gonna finish that playthrough, and we're probably gonna come back to this. What we might do is keep doing this on Mix It Up Mondays until we can get, dedicate full time to it. Unless maybe I can do some extra streams, on the weekend. This game is great. I really, really like it a lot. It does a lot of things very well, which doesn't surprise me, and it shouldn't really surprise anybody else that knows Obsidian. So, all right, let's see. Let's pull up the browser and see who's on. Let's take a look. But yes, I've got some uploads that I still need to get up to YouTube. I'm a little bit behind all of that, but if you're interested in catching up on some of the stuff you might have missed, some of the older stuff, I mean, all of my playthroughs, I record them locally and upload them to YouTube. Twitch only keeps your stream videos for 2 weeks. So obviously YouTube keeps things forever. So subscribe over there. That would be awesome. I'm still trying to get to 100 subscribers, so I can get that vanity URL. And we also have a Discord. Well, we can come join us. Let's see who we got. Let me refresh the page. All right. A couple of choices. Let's see. We hosted raided Queen of Hill twice last week, so I think we can. Let's see. S7 is playing Red Dead Redemption, the original. It looks like he's playing the Undead Nightmare DLC. He doesn't have any viewers, so let's give him some. I haven't raided him in a long time, actually. So yeah, let's give S7 a raid here. If you can't stick around, that's perfectly fine, but it would really be awesome if you could join me over there for at least a couple of minutes. Let me get the command. Why, how did I get into caps lock? If you're going to be able to join us, copy everything after the colon there in chat and paste that into his chat when we get over there. I will join you very shortly, but thank you guys very much for coming out. I really, really appreciate it. And I will see you back here tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern for more Mass Effect Andromeda. I'll see you later. Have a good night. And here is well, did I do it right? For the thing to get ready. All right, here we go. I'll see you tomorrow.